We're kicking with Chef Shon. 2021, we're back for a whole new season. I hope you guys watched the first season. We're gonna be doing a lot more things outdoors. I know it's still COVID. Fighting that COVID, baby, we're gonna beat it. Shout out, first of all, to my cameraman, KZ Visuals. Soed, man. He puts all this together for me. So we're gonna start this new season off. I hope you guys are excited. And today, we are gonna be making some pad thai, and I'll be making some drunken noodles with some lamb. So I hope you guys are excited. Outdoors, we're stuck indoors, so I thought I'd do a shoot outside, man. Maybe make it a little bit more exciting for you guys. So hope you guys are all following along and kicking at home. I'm gonna be doing everything on a wok today. You guys can do it at home, on your frying pan, of course, in the house, outside, however you like it. I'll be starting my recipe here off with the famous rotisserie chicken. You know, I'm a big fan of rotisserie chicken. We pick it up at the grocery stores. It's already done. We strip it down. You can make about 1,000 different things from it. So here I have one rotisserie chicken. If you can kind of get a look at all the ingredients I have flat noodles here. You can buy either pappardelle, which is the Italian version of it, or you can buy flat rice noodles from the Asian supermarket. This was near me, so I went with the Italian one right from the supermarket down the street from my house. I have scallions here, the back end, which I'm gonna start my cooking off with, and the reserve to finish off with garnish. Some basil, bean sprouts. I have my pad thai sauce, which we're gonna talk about in a second here, and cilantro, and of course our fresh garlic, chili, Thai chilies, and ginger. The very basis of any kind of Thai inspired dishes, you're gonna have to do your fresh Thai chilies. You gotta do fish sauce or crab paste or fish paste of any kind. Gotta have ginger, you gotta have Thai chilies, and you gotta have garlic. If you're not cooking with those things, you're not cooking Thai food, I'm sorry. So, outsmart the rotisserie chicken. What I did was I peeled all the skin off and I set it aside here. You'll see why in a second. I'm gonna start my food off with the skin, so you're not gonna have the gumminess, the gelatinous of the skin floating around in your dish. It'll crisp up and I'll add a ton of flavor in there, and you're not gonna be left with the gumminess in your mouth. A lot of people are texture people and they don't like things like that, right? So, I'm gonna be starting my pan off here with just regular cooking oil here, any kind you want, canola. Don't do extra virgin olive oil, please. It'll burn up in your pan. We're not cooking Italian food here. We're on a wok. We're cooking Asian food, yeah? All right, so I'm gonna be starting my pan off with green onions, just like that. And put this down. Next, I'm gonna be going with fresh minced garlic. I'm going with 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic, and this is not tablespoons, teaspoons. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna go with teaspoons. Everything is teaspoons, okay? 1 ginger, and of course my fresh crushed Thai chilies here. Bam, that goes into the pot. And now, like I said, the skin of the chicken first, right? You want that crisp on there. So I'm gonna throw some skins in there. This is 2 birds I have here. I'm gonna reserve and make tons of other stuff with it. So I'm just gonna use just a little bit for 4 people here, okay? All right, I'm gonna start my pan off. I'm gonna give it a quick saute. All the fragrance, everything is releasing into the oil. You can smell it, it smells great. It's doing its thing, it's crisping up, and this is gonna be the base of our Thai dish here, okay? Remember, I always said ginger, Thai chilies, fish sauce, crab paste, basil. You don't have that, you're not cooking Thai food. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a quick stir here. Let me tilt my pot so you guys at home, you guys can see a little better. Cook with me here. Okay, there it is. And now I'm be adding my chicken in. Let's go ahead and saute it up a little bit. There we are. So you see my wok here kind of needs a little bit more oil. So no problem, we adjust as we could. Put a little bit of more oil in there, okay? There we are. Okay. Put all that good flavor in there. Let my chicken do its thing. Okay, at this point here, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of basil, just to infuse right into our chicken. You gotta remember this is rotisserie chicken, so we're gonna have tons of Asian flavors into it. That's what we're doing, we're infusing it as we're cooking, okay? I'm gonna add some cilantro into it. Fresh cilantro, there we are. Okay, so while this is cooking, let's talk real fast about our pad thai sauce, all right? Pad thai sauce generally is two two different bases. One is made with tamarind, one is made with a ketchup base. I like to combine both. I like mine not to be on the lighter side, but not too heavy on the ketchup on the red side either. So on our recipe here for 4 people, which I made, let's just say quarter of the bird, 1 leg, 1 thigh, and 1 breast. That's gonna make portion for 4 people, okay? Reserve the rest of your chicken, make something else with it later. So for that much amount, what I did was I went with 3/4 cup of ketchup, 3/4 cup of soy sauce. Into that, I added brown sugar and tamarind. Tamarind is real strong. I did a heaping tablespoon of tamarind in there, and that tamarind is sitting on top, so I'm gonna mix everything in just like this. I put a little bit of peanut sauce into mine. I like the flavor of it personally. It gives it a richness that, I don't know, I prefer. I'm sorry, next I'm gonna go on my tofu here, as we're talking. Okay, tofu goes in next. You see the beautiful colors here, all the green, all the skin of the chicken. You see the crispy brown. We don't got the gumminess happening. That's where we win. Separate your skin from your chicken. Super, super important you do that. Just the little things that matter when we cook, right? Gives it the restaurant feel at home. So our cook time right now, we're about 5 minutes, 6 minutes in, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and add my bean sprouts now, okay? To my bean sprouts, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my flat leaf noodles. Just like that there. Okay. Give it a quick stir fry. All right, so now it's married in with all the flavors. It's getting into the noodles as well. I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna go in with my sauce. And the cook time literally, guys, on this one was, you've seen, I've been on the wok for about 7-8 minutes so far. It's super fast because we're using that rotisserie chicken. Remember, it's cutting our cook time down. Weekday, kids, work, great fast meal, man. We get it done and it tastes amazing. So here we are about 7 minutes into it. I'm gonna go in with a little drizzle of our pad thai sauce, all right? Just like that there. Yeah. Smells phenomenal. Okay. Give it a quick stir fry, like that. Gotta have a scrambled egg in there too. You don't have to, it's optional for you, but I like to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and make some room in my wok just like that. And into my wok, I'm gonna crack an egg. Just like this. Like I said, it's optional, you don't have to, you can if you want to. But I'm gonna cook my egg right into it. Let it scramble, just like that. Let you see it. See how my egg scrambled on one side right there? Okay, once it's scrambled, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it on in. I'm gonna give it a little bit more drizzle of that pad thai sauce. I like my color to be a little bit more deeper, richer. It's not dark enough for me. And there we are. And see, out of that recipe that I gave you for the sauce, I still have a remainder of this much sauce. You can always put it on your table. Let your guests, your husband, wife, kids, whatever, let them help themselves to the sauce. Add as much as they'd like to their flavor profile, okay? We're at this stage right here. And at this stage right here, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some green onions in there for some color, some freshness. Some chopped green onions like that, and finish it off with some basil. And there we have pad thai, under 10 minutes, 12 minutes tops. All right, here we have our pad thai. It smells phenomenal. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that reserve sauce that we had. I'm going to drizzle it on my plate just to kind of give you guys the restaurant look and feel at home. So I'm gonna go ahead and go just like this right around my plate, and I'm gonna garnish it off with A little bit of fresh cilantro, okay? And here you have Chef Shon's Pad Thai. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys on Drunken Noodles.